moments.
Hola, sexy mamacitas and papacitas. Toma mi chulo. Okay. Welcome back, y'all. This is episode 22, cause the bad bitch is 22. Heyyyy. This is just a little life update, you guys. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do content-wise when it comes to this, because I'm not the type of person that likes to do the same thing over and over and over again. That's what makes me stop. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like trying. I love having interviews and stuff like that, but I'm also very particular about the type of people that I interview, because I am very big God first on this platform, being dedicated to giving back. That's the whole point of it, whether it be financially, mentally, however I can. You feel what I'm saying? To not just give back, but teach other people how to give for themselves and to then so give back as well. You feel what I'm saying? But y'all know the goal this year was to have this podcast as a nonprofit by the end of the year, but unfortunately we didn't meet that goal this year, guys. We just didn't. But it's okay, because we still have next year. And I promise I will do my darndest to make sure that it gets taken care of. No games, no bars. You feel me? But yeah, y'all, let's do a 2023 recap. January, I feel like I was sifting through people, and it's just like I was starting to, I had savior complex. I used to be Captain Save-A-Ho, right? So, like, especially when it came to my friendships, because growing up as a kid, I always looked for someone to save me, in a sense, or just to take me away from the reality that I had to experience. But I ended up doing that for myself, God first. You feel what I'm saying? I allowed God to work through me and with my hard work, to make sure I got everything that I knew I desired. And in doing that, I also was able to be an example for not only like close family and friends, but anybody that I can present my story to. Because it's just like, you can come from nothing and rebuild, not just yourself, but like with the people that you love, and be an example to help them. Because the best way to help others is to help yourself, because you can't help anyone until you're helping yourself. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I love this tattoo so bad. But sorry guys, let's go back. Okay, February was no, I think that was April, actually. No, but February, I think that's when I got my dog. Oh, my Bookie. She's no longer with your girl. She's with my auntie, because she got 3 little babies that can just spoil her and give her all the attention that she wants. 'Cause that's all she wants, for real. And unfortunately, the way my schedule set up, I'm just not able to give it to her the way I wanted to. And I just, like, if I couldn't give my all, I just don't want to, you feel what I'm saying, even have her in that predicament. But yeah, so that was really cool. Like, I got to love on her for, like, I literally found her at a park. This dude just left her there while I was there, and then he just drove off. So crazy. But then March was like money. April was so up and down, because it was like a weirdo group of people sent an individual to my house to try and play games with me. I'm not gonna say exactly what they meant to do, but y'all can get the point. Ain't shit work. Yeah. Cornball ass bitch. But it's okay. I don't associate with her no more, y'all. God forgive me. But for real, like, But anyways, like, that's why I'm like, y'all, like, after God fear women, yeah? Because the way some of you people just be out here behaving is reckless. And it's okay, because I'm glad I learned that now, where I'm at in my life, where I'm still rebuilding, as opposed to me, you know, getting back to where I want to be and even surpassing that, and then experiencing those same spirits in different bodies, and then fucking me up even worse. Okay? So I'm really grateful. even though it sounds crazy to say I'm grateful for all the shitty shit that happened to me, like, I really genuinely am, because I genuinely believe your experiences, God only allows them to happen to you for you to learn through them. And then once you detach, he handles it for you, because your troubles are not for yourself, it's for your papa. But continue, okay? April was hell, but like I started a new business venture, ended it within a couple months after that, but started a new business venture. Within that same month, I was going to all these new experiences. I lost a kid. Realized the person who I was literally obsessed with for no reason. No sensible reason. For like 2 years was literally like dripping poison in a fucking IV. Like, I thought my first love was bad. That shit was shit. But it's okay, y'all, because that nigga's dead to me. And if you're watching, you're dead to me. I wish you all the best, but not in my own circle. You can watch from afar, the other table in the other building. The fuck. But yeah, heavy on it. But yeah, no. Then what's after April is May. May, that's when, right before the summer of hell began, yeah? But that whole summer period, for real, like, God really prepared me for that shit in ways I didn't even really understand until I was in it young. Like, I had ops everywhere. I had ops everywhere. I had ops I didn't even know was fucking ops till months after. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but it's not like I didn't know, but I didn't get confirmation because I rely very heavily on my spiritual intuition. I don't play that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Anytime, because the thing is, I dedicated my life to my purpose that I believe God gave to me. So anything that messes with that purpose is gonna get cleared quickly. He said, what? Touch not my anointed. But it's okay, because some of you people are foolish. And you learn foolish ways. But hey. But anyways. But yeah, y'all. I had ops. Like, I understood how dangerous envy is. Have you ever met an envious bitch that didn't even just envy what you had? Because I share. I'm the type of bitch, if I rock with you, I share. I love to spoil people I like. That's why I'm heavy on, like, reciprocation, because I give a lot. Anyone that has experienced me knows I give a lot emotionally, physically, mentally. Like, in the sense of mentorship, I give a lot. I'll be spitting game on you hoes, and y'all be twisting that shit and trying to use it against me. But it's cool, because I'm going to still share it to the people that deserve it. They'll grasp it. You other slow people is not for you. It'll pass your head. But it's okay. Back to what I was saying, yeah? Yeah, like, no. Like, I had so many people hating on me this summer. Y'all was big fucking mad. And not only hating, but it's just like people were intentionally thinking I wasn't paying attention, intentionally doing things to fuck up my progress. Like, y'all were so, and even some people were upset that I didn't like choose to be friends with them instead of the group of weirdos I was hanging with that you all are very aware of now, I hope. Be mindful of who you trust. But yeah, bro, like, I was having people talking shit about me because they were mad that I didn't want to hang with them. Like, what is wrong with y'all? Like, the mob that's why I don't hang around people around my age group. Like, I really can't, because some of y'all really don't. I'm really grateful I was raised in an environment, like, even though I went through a lot, like, I had certain morals and principles instilled in me that y'all obviously do not carry, bro. And I didn't realize how dangerous that shit was until I experienced it on the second hand. And, like, I was literally having people that would be acting in my face like they adore me, spin the block, telling my shit to people, or doing this, that, and the third. Mind you, a lot of the circumstances that I was in this summer, I didn't have to be in. Let's be realistic. Y'all all know I get bread.
Yes, bitch. Yes.
Not only that, but my family gets bread. I never told you bitches I was poor. Never in my life. I'm quite stubborn. I like to, I'm stubborn. Like, I like to learn through experience. Unfortunately, that experience is not always in the way that I want. So it's just like, I'm quite stubborn. But it's also because I know what my life path is supposed to be. I know what God I know the path that he's laid out for me. So I'm going to do my best to make the decisions that I know will help me learn what I need to know. So when I get off the training field and then to the battlegrounds, I'm prepared, and that's what a lot of people don't get. That's why I don't really retaliate, because one, I consider myself a pillar in my communities. I have had people reach out to me on the daily basis at points, just tell me that I've said something or done something or just been inspiration to them to keep going, because life is fucking hard, bro. And sometimes everybody just needs a little bit of hope. And that's what the only thing I really want to be and present myself in the world as. So it's like, when people don't get me wrong, I'm not going to act like I don't be messing up myself, but the extent that people take a lot of things too is literally out of straight ego and pride. The ego of not having things going the way that they want to, and the envy of not having what they believe that they deserve, even though you haven't fucking earned it. You haven't dropped the blood, sweat, and tears that I have. And that's just for my journey. It's gonna look different for everybody else. You don't have to bust your ass every day for you to be living out your life path. But realistically, you could not walk a day in my shoes, young. A lot of y'all that be wanting what I have and wanting to, the thing is, you can have that for yourself, not in the same way as me. I genuinely believe my life path is how it is to help people learn from what I go through so that they don't have to go through it themselves. That's why I'm very open about my life. You think I'll be on here telling you people this stuff about the shit I be dealing with for no reason? You think it's fun for me? Are you mad? Do you think it's fun for me? Going back and forth, it's not fun, young. It's not fun. I promise you, it's not fun. But it's it's worth it, because the amount of positive change I've seen in people that are also leaders in their communities, that spreads not just past them, but into their communities, and so on and so forth. And that's all I want to be, a domino effect. And I feel like that's all we should all strive to be, because we all have the capabilities to do it. I am a very kind individual, not nice, okay? I'm kind because I choose to live every day with a Christ-like love, or whatever y'all believe in. You all know me. I'm relationship over religion every day. You feel what I'm saying? But I choose to live in a love of unconditional love that I've chosen for myself, to show to myself through God, because I know that's the love that God has for me. So because I've been able to teach myself how to love myself so purely and intentionally, I'm able to do that the same for other people, not only in my life, but for themselves. You understand what I'm saying? That's my goal for real. That's what I need y'all to get. Please stop listening to all the yada, 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 and listen to me, babe. It's us talking, right? Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just life is really dark once you really start to understand the ins and outs of what actually be going on, and not get so focused on the illusions that they want you to, so you can get distracted and stay in the mind loop that has so many people enslaved to the systems that we have today. But it's just it's to also keep you insecure and unsure of yourself, because when you don't know who you are, you don't understand that God lives within you, and that makes you so powerful. But you have to first accept that, accepting the idea that he lives within you, and accepting the fact that you are worthy, regardless of whether you view yourself as worthy or not, because God deems you as worthy. There were times in my life where I had been so embarrassed and stripped of my pride by the people that I thought I could trust. But that just showed me how insanely pure God's love is, because I still didn't necessarily wish death or anything too negative on them. But you know what I'm saying? But it's like being able to forgive, not for them necessarily, but for myself, so I can move on, has allowed me to understand, like, they might have been doing these things to me because that have been done to them, right? So it's like I try to stop allowing myself, even when I am the victim, to victimize myself in situations, because it's just like, realistically, no one just does anything for no reason. I understand my light be making people's demons shaking their boots. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I don't really press up about a lot of shit. But realistically, those demons are not from you. They're from things that you've been through that you have not learned to let go of. That's why I try, regardless, like, don't get me wrong. After a certain point, you could keep trying to disrespect me. I promise you, it's out, it's up, like, you're gone. There's no reason for you to be in my life. But, like, there's a difference between, because I don't do this for validation, or I don't do this for anyone's opinion, because I don't care about any of y'all opinions, realistically. There are what? Opinions. I do this because I genuinely want to see people grow and be at their happiest selves, like I've learned how to be at my happiest self, even when I had nothing. And I mean nothing. I've been from at the top and dropped to the bottom and back at the top again. So because I understand that life has its lows and its highs now, it's just like I can still learn how to be myself through it all. And that's the most amazing thing, because a lot of times the pains and the trials that we go through are meant for us to lose ourselves. Don't lose yourself. The best way that I've found to keep myself level-headed, especially when chaotic times stir up, is to just like rely on my faith in God. You know, like, it's a lot easier said than done when you're experiencing what you're experiencing. But realistically, it's like, once you start to understand that nothing happens to you, it's all happening for you, you're able to take whatever you're meant to from that situation and let everything else go. But that is also comes with extreme discipline. So grounding yourself in the spiritual first might look for you in the physical, like learning how to have a daily routine, learning how to take care of yourself properly. So when it comes to making decisions for yourself, you're starting off small to gain that trust with yourself again, because a lot of times when we go through traumatic situations, we lose trust in ourselves and our ability to make decisions that are best for us, when in reality, it was never meant for us to control in the first place, right? So it's like, thinking that you ever had control of the situation is the first thing that you need to let go of. And that's totally fine, because yes, there is a semblance of control of your reality, but it's only through your decisions. Making the next best decision should always be your goal. Not worrying about your past decisions, because you can't change that. You can learn from them, and then you can release them, so you don't hold on to that fear, and that fear creeps in when that decision is meant to be made again. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all, like, for real, like, life can be, I got like halfway through the year and I just stopped. But the rest of the year was just like pretty much the same, you know, same constant, until like I started making like decisions and sticking up for myself in like September, when I had a friend I was staying with, and then she didn't steal money from me, but she manipulated me into giving her more money, and then told me to my face in her car that she manipulates people, and if they fall for it, it's their fault. So and at that point, I had to understand, like, people that are mentally still in survival mode behave like that. You understand? Just because you have moved yourself out of the situation physically does not mean you've allowed yourself to heal mentally enough to release yourself from that situation. You feel me? But it's just like, not everything in this world like is meant to be taken personally, because realistically, like, you can't control when people progress and how they progress. So worrying about how someone else fucking feels about you, or someone's opinion about you, or someone's perception about you, there's nothing you can do about that. Let that shit go. Do your best to present yourself in a way that you want to be seen, because those people will have their opinions regardless. And at the end of the day, the truth will always reveal itself. So worrying about people's perceptions when sometimes things are meant to happen a certain way so certain people can be revealed and their character can be revealed. So sometimes you just gotta bite the bone, take the slap on the cheek, and just wait. Because that slap on the cheek is way better than getting shit on like you'll be doing after the whole process is over. Like, shit on them, not on yourself. But yeah, y'all, we gonna wrap this up because I'm trying to make these a little smaller and bringing them back and stuff like that, because we're gonna be, bringing a lot of different type of content. But I love you, Bookies. I love y'all so bad, and I'm gonna see y'all when I post this.